Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are across this great wide world of ours. And today I'm talking about goals, achieving goals. But first, what I want to do is I would like to uh, do if you watch to the end and hear the word that I say, what I am going to do is I'm going to those who watch the video to the end, and when I give the word to the end, and they like and subscribe on my video, I plan to give out $50 in 2 weeks, which would be approximately around April the 21st. But you must first like and subscribe to my video. And number two, you have to make a comment below, and I will give out the word at the end of the video. With that said, this is going to be a video talking about goals. And what I mean by goals is where you want to see your life going. We're 3 months into the year, we're into the 4 months. And it's usually at the end of April because I break things down into the fours, like January, February, March, and April, and then you get May, June, July, August, and then September, October. So I break things really down into three segments. Some people break things down into January, February, March. But for the most, I make an assessment where I'm at, and then I say what I'm doing good at, and what I'm not doing good at, and what I need to improve, and what I need to keep going in life in the way I am. So with that said, the goal here is not to always compromise on your goals. In other words, if you want to achieve, say you want to achieve $5,000 additional money, you should work hard at achieving that by the end of the year. In other words, for instance, say when you say $5,000, you have to be specific. You say, well, I just want $5,000. Well, do you want that $5,000 in the job you have, or do you want that in additional income by taking on a part-time job or whatever? So you got to make your goals as specific as possible. Secondly, you can't compromise on that goal. In other words, even if you have to make a struggle, you need to not compromise it. For instance, I'm working on losing weight, try to exercise every day. Yesterday I had some issues. I couldn't get out and exercise. Today I went out and exercised. I will also try to exercise tomorrow. So my goal is at least to exercise at least 5 days a week to work on the goals now that the weather's warming. And no, I don't have any excuse why not to get out and exercise. Thirdly, the thing is about goals is you got to keep your focus on what you want to achieve that goal. In other words, if you got a goal set there, it's got to be attainable. It can't be something that's so far fetched. Like when I was talking a few minutes ago, $5,000. Some people may say, "Well, I want to make $50,000 in the next 3 months." Well, that's not, for the most part, not unless you are a millionaire or into some IT or something where this is very doable, then yes, that's probably possible. But if it's just an average person, or if it's somebody that doesn't really have a high tech job or a high within high middle management or upper middle management position, that goal is probably really too hard to attain. So what you want to do is make a goal that's very attainable. Like I was talking about 5,000, you want to say, for instance, make an additional 5,000, and we're into April by the end of the year. Well, that's a goal that's very attainable. If you break it down, you're roughly looking at maybe anywhere $700, $800, a month or whatever. That's another goal that's attainable. So what you want to do is make those goals attainable without making them far fetched, so that you give up on that goal. In other words, for instance, I got a payment system that I have 17 more payments to make, and then I'm finished. So there's a light at the end of the tunnel on that. So in other words, I've marked on the calendar where we're at 17, and then 16, and then 15 and 14. So I put that even on my yearly calendar so that way I could see it, because then that's it. That's a very attainable goal, and it's something to say, yeah, I achieved that goal. So, and fourthly, is not to compromise. And when don't compromise on your goals, you're able to achieve those goals and be able to, what I call a moral victory. And what I mean by a moral victory is the fact that you're willing to obtain that goal at all cost. For instance, I was looking at doing some things, changes. I do have my YouTube channel, but this is something that I have goals about achieving a certain amount of money per month. Well, it looks like this month I'm really going to push it the next 3 or 4 weeks to see if I can push that goal. So the goal here is always to not be, give up on the goal, but be persistent, maybe make some changes. The point with goals is you got to be persistent and you got to be willing to keep an open mind and be willing to make changes if you need be. As a psychologist, I realize this, and I talk to people on a daily basis that when we're working on our goals, sometimes first off, some people don't make the goals, or they make their goals either too achievable or they make them too low to where they achieve and they want a status quo. So the goal here is always to make a goal that's a little bit harder to get, but still attainable. But the goal here also is to keep focused on the goal and not to give up on the goal. I have a saying that I have on the board, and it is always a winner never quits, a quitter never wins. And I post that almost everywhere because a winner never quits. A winner wants to achieve everything. So one of my goals in life is always is the maximus mentality. So with that said, folks, these are some foods for thought. So with that said, here's how the contest works. If you watch the video to the end and you offer the special award and you like and subscribe to my channel and you post in the comments, and you've got to like, subscribe, and you got to post in the content winner in the comments below. All those that do all three of those, I will put their name in a hat, and I will either Venmo or PayPal them $50 on the 20 or 21st of April. It's a little extra. It's tax time, so a little extra $50. But you must, like I said, like, subscribe, and put the word winner. And I will put all the names in a hat, and we'll draw one lucky winner who will receive $50. So with that said, folks, watch my video, and like I said, and I hate to be redundant, like, subscribe, and put the word to win $50. Anyway, hope to see you folks real soon. And I want to grow this channel, and the reason I'm doing this is because I want to grow the channel. I want to get better equipment, and I want to be able to post at least 2 to 3 times a week. This week has been kind of crazy. Probably will post something tomorrow evening as well, because it's Easter, and it's to me it'll be a reflection time anyway. So anyway, do what I said below, and your name will be entered in a hat, and I will probably post it again on the video. Anyway, folks, have a great day and hope to talk to you soon. Feel free to reach out to me at B. Thomas Miller Psych, as it's spelled, B. Thomas Miller, BTHOMASMILLER, Psych, PSYCH, @gmail.com. I hope to talk to you soon, and have a great day and have a happy Easter. Talk to you soon. Bye.